Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Me Time, and this is a new Netflix comedy from director John Hamburg of I Love You Man, and Along Came Polly, Why Him, and Little Fockers. And this story focuses on Sonny, played by Kevin Hart, who's a stay-at-home dad, really involved at school, and for all of his life he's been spending time on his best friend's birthday, being there for him, Huck, played by Mark Wahlberg. And now they've been kind of distant for years. Sonny really encourages his wife to take his kids on a vacation, Regina Hall. So Regina Hall and the kids go to visit her parents, played by John Amos and Anna Marie Horsford. And then, when they're gone, he tries to do man things, like going to a strip club and watching pornography. And then he winds up agreeing to celebrate Huck's 44th birthday with this crazy adventure to this Running Man and Burning Man type place. And then it all just kind of spirals from there. Here's the thing. Right off the bat, you have this crazy over-the-top sequence celebrating one of Huck's birthdays, and there's tons of CGI. It looks silly, but then it settles into this domestic kind of humor, which I think works generally. I got some laughs. The big issue, though, is this whole entire film is just focused on why Sonny is a bad guy and makes bad decisions, yet doesn't hold his wife, Regina Hall's character, accountable at all for her spending time with her client, who's her BFF, who's handsy with her and all kinds of things. And it's there's no respect to boundaries here, but Kevin Hart's the bad guy for everything. I'm just I hate movies like that because it just makes these overly simplified perspectives for the sake of just making it an easy to take in kind of movie where it's only one of these characters has to grow. And they never, Regina Hall never acknowledges that these boundaries are being crossed or anything like that. It's all, Kevin Hart's crazy. He's ridiculous. And the whole entire movie takes that perspective, and thematically, that really bothers me. So even if I had some fun with this humor, I was frustrated most of the movie because I knew from the very jump, they're not going to say anything about this, and it falls into those horrible pitfalls. And then all the Mark Wahlberg stuff felt ridiculous, over the top, and really didn't feel necessary to the overall story that really feels like this is about Kevin Hart and his family. And Mark Wahlberg's Huck just felt like a distraction from that. And, you have some crazy over-the-top moments with some low-hanging fruit gags, like Kevin Hart running away from a CGI mountain lion. Yeah, that was a thing. And a random Uber driver or Lyft driver or, some kind of driver like that who gets really invested in their stuff and goes a little crazy with it. And a crazy house party. And, finding out certain things about their babysitter and all these different kinds of things where it just feels like we felt like we're in two different movies. And this would have felt more natural focusing on one of these things. And, I really feel like this film at the core is supposed to be about this family drama, but then you spend so much time with Mark Wahlberg doing all these shenanigans that it kind of feels like you're losing that. And then you have all of these different kinds of things going on with Huck and getting lost with that. There's places all throughout this film that there's some laughs. There's also a lot that don't hit at all. I do think this is a bit of a mediocre comedy. I think Kevin Hart gives a strong performance, that solid performance of, this isn't quite him just yelling and crying like a baby. It's not his strongest performance, but at least it falls into that place where it isn't super annoying. He's believable, he's relatable, and has to stick up for himself sometimes. Mark Wahlberg, just do Mark Wahlberg. And Regina Hall doesn't get a ton to do, but I think she's always great to see on screen. And John Amos has a fun cameo and stuff like that. Well, not really cameo, but a fun smaller role. The cast is here to play. The film is too divided and confusing what it's really about. And in the end, is too muddled to really be a good movie, but it's passable. And this is going to be on Netflix, so it's an easy stream for like an hour and 45 minutes. But those are my thoughts on Me Time. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland Reviewer.